with our stitch fix, and we are working on the waffle stitch. I have with me a 5mm hooks. You see this one often. It's like my best friend. It's with me everywhere. And just some 4-ply acrylic yarn. We are going to just chain a base of 3 plus 2. Okay, so and I'm gonna just do like, I don't know, what's a good one. We'll do 30, I guess. That is our repetitive. That's what I tend to do a lot. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oopsie. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Hey, how are you? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's my multiple of 3, and then we're going to add 2. Oh, I have dinner in the crock pot. What's for dinner? And now this first row is going to be 100% double crochets all the way across. So in the third chain from the hook, you're just going to do a double crochet, and then in every chain all the way across. I like to do it in the third loop there, so the back, can see that's the top with the V's. I like to do it in the little lump bump back there. So I'm going to do a double crochet there and then all the way across. Ooh. Sometimes tacos, ooh, yummy. I have a pork, not pork, don't even ask me what I'm talking about. There is a roast in the crock pot. It smells so delicious. I don't do typical roasts in my house. My youngest two do not like foods mixed together. So I cook it with some seasonings, and then we have different stuff with it. Yes, the back, I like it because when you turn it over, it looks so nice and pretty, right? The reason, if you try to loosen up your chain, your starting chain, it will help that. Sometimes what I have to have my students do is do their starting chain with a larger hook than the project. So like, let's say that they are using a 5mm for the project, they'll go up to like a 6 or 7mm to do their chain, to make sure that they make that chain looser than what they normally would. And that tends to help that not get too tight. Oh my goodness. Right now with the setup I have for my live videos, I have like the camera between my face and my hands, and it makes my eyes go like cockeyed. That's why I'm struggling a little, because the thing is a little bit small and my eyes are like, what are you looking at? Yeah, going up a hook size, that is the fastest, easiest trick, because sometimes it's hard to, manage, you'll, like, if you focus on loosening your tension while you're doing the chain, then you end up loosening your tension the whole way. And then it kind of makes things look funny compared to how you'd like them to be. And so there's that. I'm so glad that you stopped by today, though. So glad. My house smells delicious. Yeah, that's definitely why I like to use the back lump. And again, it's not something you have to do by any means. It still looks fine when you don't use it. Just in my desire to be organized brain, it it makes me feel better. Mm. So what all do you do for your taco night? When we have taco night, I have to, the girls are just starting to get into, like, liking different seasoned meats and stuff. So I love that because now they'll eat, like, they don't eat tacos. They'll just eat the meat by itself. But I also make yellow rice. That's like one of their favorites. And so they'll have a little bit of the meat and yellow rice. Well, there you go. So anyone that gets to see this later, make sure that you set up your notifications so that you know whenever I go live. Because I do think that I am getting ready to change up some things. Again, I know I'm forever changing, and maybe that's my problem. I'm trying to find the rhythm that suits me is what is going on here, okay? I'm really not trying to be confusing. I just want to do what suits me. Now, when I work double crochet on blankets or anything that squares, I chain 2, turn, and do a double crochet in the first stitch, okay? Some people will just do their chain 3, count that as a double crochet, and move on with their life. I like to do it this way. It feels fuller for me. It feels more complete. So that is not a requirement. It's just something that I like to do because I think it squares it up a whole lot better. So now after that first double crochet, now you're going to front post. So that front post means to go around the entire post. So there my hook goes in there, yarn over, draw up a loop, and then you complete your double crochet. Okay, and then in the next 2 stitches, so we just did the front post over that, so the very next stitch, it kind of can get hidden, okay? It kind of can get hidden, but when you look behind this post, that one you're going to skip. So you're going to yarn over and go into the next one. So in this stitch, in this stitch, the next 2 stitches you're going to do just a double crochet. And then in the next one, you're going to do a front post. And the next 2, just a regular double crochet. And you'll repeat that pattern all the way. Oh, I've never had tofu, so I don't know if I'd like it. But the beans and peppers and seasonings sounds good. Your family won't eat yellow rice? Maybe it's, I don't know. I make yellow rice like a very special way. It was, because mine are picky. Clearly mine are picky. And they they like, chicken flavoring and stuff, but they didn't want to, I don't know. It's like if they knew that it was there, they wouldn't eat it. So I started making the rice where I kind of saute the rice a little at first, and then in some butter, and then I will add the water after, and I add to it like chicken bouillon or vegetable bouillon, turmeric, which makes it yellow, and like a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and then let it cook in that. And they absolutely adore it. They love it. I don't know. So I don't know if my yellow rice is the same as like a traditional yellow rice, because I have no clue. That's just how I started making it, and I snuck the turmeric in there originally just to kind of get them some turmeric in their lives, and they kind of love it, so I stick with it. So I'm getting to the end here. Getting very close to the end. Well, thank you. I don't know why. Look, see, and I must have been off account somewhere. That's alright. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, whatever. Okay. Right, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Then we are going to now on this row, anything that is puff forward, my brain is not braining today. I have a mild headache. A mild headache. So anything that is my brain really is not working. Anything that is puff forward, then you can do it where it's like a deep waffle, and you would like, I don't know. Let my brain try to brain for a moment. Front posts. I don't remember if you do opposite or not. So this would keep it going. Let me see. See what happened? I got myself all discombobulated. But I will be honest with you. I honestly am thinking about making my, not having a live schedule like this, making the class work stuff be something that's pre-recorded, and then I upload it at a certain day or whatever, like it releases a certain day. No, I'm not doing it right. My brain is not braining. Okay. Okay. So now when you go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Okay. And I'm going to chain 2 because that's what I like to do. And I am going to double crochet in that first one. Anything that's back, you just double crochet in, and anything that is puff forward, you front post double crochet in. Look, watch me get all discombobulated and do everything wrong today. It'll be alright. Because you know what? It's just crochet. It's just crochet, and I was very ill prepared today. I almost didn't go live. But anyway, what I was saying is I am thinking about actually just recording the class stuff and, you know, all the stitch fixes and the beginner crochet stuff, and then schedule a time for that, for those to release, and release them at that time, and then just do like random lives, I don't know, or just more in-depth class lives, just because making sure that I go live Monday through Thursday, it actually is a little bit more overwhelming than I anticipated it being. And so I think that if I can pre-record them at my leisure and then just release them when they're supposed to be released, that might work out better for me. Yes, it's the Waffle Stitch. My brain didn't brain it. Look, y'all, this is how this is how I roll. Like, that's just reality. It's how I roll. I have a loose plan for what I want to do, and then I just kind of wing it, and, you know, if it works out, it works out. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Well, that's what I did wrong. No. I don't know. Right? It's one of those ones that, like, I've done before, but I had to look up beforehand, and my brain just is not, like, just was not, I mean, that looks right. So, I think we're on, I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. My brain was just not retaining information, so there's that. It just wasn't retaining it. We'll see after this row, and I think it's just those two rows, like, repeat. Those two rows on repeat. See, one of the things that I struggle with myself personally is that there are so many people out there that, like, teach and whatnot, and they're very professional, and God love them for being professional people, but I'm not a very professional human being. I'm nice, I'm moral, I'm kind. I'm not professional, okay? I'm just real. I'm just, not that professional isn't real. It's just, that's just not me. I am, it's so weird because I like a schedule to guide me, but I'm fly by the seat of my pants. I don't know. I live on the edge, but not the edge with a rail. I don't know. But anyway, so I always worry about, like, not being professional enough, but I really just want to show up as I am and teach how I teach, and show you, like, we make mistakes and we forget things and we sometimes need notes, and sometimes we got to do it 3 times until our brain clicks on what is the how. But see, look, I believe we got it. See, I think that looks like perfection to me. So we got it. We got her done. We just needed to actually take a look at what we was doing. That's all. There we go. So it's those two rows on repeat. Okay. So there it was 2 so the first row was all double crochets, and then we chained two, and we went in with the first double crochet, and then the very next stitch, so the second stitch was a front post, followed by 2 double crochet, front post, 2 double crochet, and continue that down to the end. Then chain 2 and turn, and then you kind of, whenever the one that was, pushed back, which was the front post double crochet, you double crochet, and then the ones that were not, you front post double crochet. So then it was double crochet, 2 front posts, double crochet, 2 front posts, double crochet, 2 front posts, all the way down, and then you just do that on repeat. So that is how we accomplish this. So now I'm on the back side, so anything that is pushed back like that, see, these are puff forward, and that's push back. The one pushed back, we're going to do a double crochet in. Oh, projects like that sometimes get me. I've kind of got myself wrapped up in a couple of different projects, but you probably know that about me already, that I often have a handful of things going on at once. It's just the way my brain works. I can't help it. But I have the rings, the ripple rings, that I was trying to make sure that I had a number of them made and complete and ready, because they're live on the website. So I have 2 more to do, and then those are done for now. I have the sunflower blanket that I'm in the middle of. I'm almost done. I'm putting 35 sunflowers on it. 10 are complete and on it and attached. So I have the other 25 to do. And then I have a flower turtle order that I need to work on. I have a new baby blanket order that will be started. Well, the yarn will be ordered next Friday. I have a scarf and hat set that is my weekly challenge, or my July confidence challenge, that I haven't even started yet. So I'm so far behind on that. And then I have like bins and bins of whips that I'm just kind of pulling from. And I think at the end of this week, I'm going to pull my hanging basket whip to actually make those, and the Poppy Troll Levy remake, I think I'm going to start, so that those will be what I'm working on next week. But who knows? By tomorrow, I might change my mind. Can you talk more about the project that you're doing right now, or no? See, there we go. See, and I like to do the 2 chain and turn, because I don't know, I just like the look of it better. It just looks fuller to me. So it's just a me thing. It's not a have to do thing. You look at the Waffle Stitch like tutorials. Some people will just count that as their first double crochet, and others won't. Okay. So for me, I do not count that chain 2 as a double crochet. So now we're on a row where we're going to double crochet in the first one. The next one we are going to front post. Oh, nice. Nice. Where I falter when I make like custom things like that, like when I've done the dolls and stuff, is I do not write the pattern down. And then it gets me. Oh, that reminds me, another project that I have in the works, and I need to get it done because it's due August 1st, is my first Comfort Companion releases on August 1st, and he's not completely finished, so I need to finish him. But see, even like that, I have like a rough, the part that's hard for me is I have to write the pattern down so that I can duplicate him. And yeah, I have not fully written the pattern down, so I guess he'll be release 1, and then we'll see if there needs to be a release 2. Oh, well, I bet that was cute. So instead of doing like the ribbing, like single crochets where you turn it and it goes back and forth this way off of it, you used a modified waffle to make it look ribbed. Well, that's a good and clever option. Okay, so again, it's those first 2 rows, well, row 3 and 4. Or no, 2 and 3. There we go. I lied the first time. It's row 2 and 3 on repeat until you're as big as you want to be. I like to end them with a row of double crochet, but you know, that's just me. It's not a requirement. It's not a necessity. But I do think that what I am going to start doing is have, yeah, the classes pre-recorded and release them on scheduled dates and times. And then have other bigger classes. So like maybe I'll start doing some, like a weekly class for the crochet along that we're doing, and just kind of like talk about what all was done for the week and where we are and what it's looking like. And then random lives as I feel. But I just, having an expectation to go live every day at a certain time, it's just kind of a little bit overwhelming. Well, I hope that you love your dinner. It is, I just have a few more minutes to wrap this up, and I'll be hopping off here anyway. But I hope you absolutely love your dinner. Taco sounds amazing. I love Mexican. And you have a wonderful evening. For those of you that catch this on the replay, make sure that you subscribe, set your notifications so that you know whenever I do go live, since this stuff is going to be changing. I will be having I'm going to set up a schedule for when these things are going to release, and I'll get that in the works. I just think that will work out better. So we'll see how that goes. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joanne. Have a blessed evening. And thank you so much for joining me. Fluffadocious. Now I'll just show you real quick. I'll do one last row here. And I'll do this last row all double crochets across, just so you can kind of see how I like to end it. Oopsie. If you watch this on the replay and you have any thoughts on tacos, roasts, the waffle stitch, or my schedule, feel free to share. And don't forget to go to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to know more about our challenges and whatnot, head on over to www.wafflestitch.com shop.naturallymelissamade.com and click on the little link to join the Hook Nook community, and you'll get to see more about the challenges within the community. Uh-oh. Let's see. Almost done. So I can show you what it looks like. Oopsie. There we go. Have a blessed night.